Good afternoon. I'm Angela Reams Brown, President of the East Baton Rouge Federation of Teachers and Support Workers. And today, welcome to the President's Chat. I want to start off with talking about COVID-19. For those of you that have been paying attention to the news, over the last few days, we've had a steady increase in the number of cases diagnosed in the state of Louisiana. So I want to encourage everyone in the listening audience to stay safe, to wear a mask when you go outside, to socially distance when you can, wash your hands on a regular basis, and when you're feeling sick, please stay home. We've been very busy here at EBRFT for the last few days dealing with the decision to reopen schools and how can we do it safely. Just on Sunday, I was a guest on the Jamal Thomas Facebook Live show, Let Me Educate You. There, I was joined by a group of ladies and gentlemen who have the best interests of education at heart. And we had a chance to talk about some of the issues that we're looking at, not only in our school district, but around the state of Louisiana. We dove into the idea of returning to school in August and how likely that would be with the number of cases rising on a daily basis. We looked at the availability of PPE equipment and whether or not the school districts will prepare or provide such things for their teachers and their students. We had the president of the Bus Drivers Association on, and they're concerned about the transporting of students back and forth to school. Some of the things they're asking bus drivers to do is to make sure that the students are wearing a mask, make sure that they are sitting in their assigned seats, and make sure that they remain there and as they transport them back and forth to school. They're also being required to clean their buses themselves after every trip. And so, as you can see, there are concerns about whether or not these individuals will be able to carry out those things. On Monday, I was privileged to be interviewed by Channel 33. And again, the conversation was around whether or not we'll be able to return to school safely. They wanted to know our feelings, the locals' feelings, on the EBR's blueprint for returning to school safely, and whether or not we felt the district had everybody's best interests at heart. We talked about the fact that we don't feel that August is a good time for us to go back face to face. However, we are encouraging teachers to participate in the virtual learning of our students during the month of August. We are looking at a possible hybrid model for the month of September, but again, we'll have to look at the guidelines that have been put out by CDC, as well as the guidelines by Bessie, to determine whether a hybrid model is even a possibility in the month of February. And then there's today. We were interviewed here by Channel 9 as well as Channel 33 again, because word has come about that there's a possibility that the district has changed courses and are interested in doing virtual learning for the month of August. They're expected to do a report tomorrow morning to talk to the listening audience as to whether or not we're going to be doing virtual or whether or not we're going to do hybrid. Now, I want all of our listeners to understand that the decisions that the district is making is based on two surveys that were put out. One survey for parents and a second survey for employees. It's very important when things like this are put out that you take and participate in them, because the district is saying that the first survey revealed that most educators opted to return to work. However, you did not indicate that you meant virtually. So if you've not already taken the survey, please take a moment out of your time and take that survey so that the district will know the concerns you have about returning to the classroom. We are planning on tomorrow, Wednesday, July 22nd, a silent protest in front of the East Baton Rouge Parish School Board office, and hopefully we'll have enough of our members and non-members to come to the protest where we can stretch out across the parking lot of the IRC building and have protesters across the street adjacent to IRC and school board. We're asking volunteers to come out, to wear a mask, to bring a sign, and we're going to socially distance and make our voices heard silently. Even if the school board announced that they are going to do virtual learning for the month of August, we are still encouraging everyone to come out for the protests. The protest has a twofold meaning. The first was to get the district to change its mind and have virtual learning for August. But the second part is to make sure that the community as a whole understand our point of view when it comes to returning to work in August. We want the community to hear from us that we're interested in going back to work, that we definitely missed our students, that we want to educate our students, but we want to do it safely. We don't want anyone else to deliver our message. We choose to deliver our own message. And so that's why we'll be there on Wednesday, tomorrow, July 22nd at 3:45. Please wear your union paraphernalia, and if you don't have it, wear red. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you out there. If you have a problem with being out in the heat and you need to be in your car, we still expect you to show up, toot your horn, and put your sign on your windshield. We need everybody. Now is the time to stand up and demand what you want for yourselves. We can't do it without you. I want to remind everybody that we are still running the Free to Fall campaign. So if you know of an individual that is not a member, and now is the time for everybody to join some organization, please encourage them to join the East Baton Rouge Federation of Teachers. No dues will come out of their paycheck until you receive your first paycheck at the end of August. If you encourage somebody to join, when they call or email us for an application, make sure they mention your name so that your name will go into a drawing for a $25 gift card. I also want to encourage everyone to remember that we put all of this information on our Facebook page and our web page. Please visit both pages on a daily basis so you can stay abreast to what's going on in the world of the East Baton Rouge Federation of Teachers. Again, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing all of you on tomorrow at the silent protest in front of the East Baton Rouge Parish School Board office at 3:45.